back at the graveyard, standing under the cedar tree, and the sun is setting in the west. How many days now has the sun set in the west? Nobody knows the number of days, but it has set in the west every day. Do you ever wonder why? It wasn't because man made it that way. That wasn't what happened. God set the sun in its place, and it hasn't moved. God set the other things in the heavens. They haven't gone anywhere. You can watch the sky at night. You can see bright things flash across the sky. You can. Looking at the sky. Today, there is a north breeze. It's not as hot as it usually is. And I have had some good times. I have. Have you ever wondered how God felt? Have you ever wondered how God feels? And I guess some of you may think, well, he just feels good all the time. I never have felt good when I was angry. And I didn't feel good this morning when some well-meaning individual decides to tell me about my Bible. Yeah. The man is convinced that my Bible, I should put it in the garbage can and pick up the one that he suggests that I read. He said he could prove that he had the only one without error. Yeah, I hung up the phone on him. I sure did. You know why I hung up the phone on him? Because I got the Bible that God told me to buy. And God didn't tell me to buy the wrong one. I'm sorry, whoever you are, and you think that you are going to tell me that my Bible is not sufficient. Well, let me just let you all know right here and now, under this cedar tree, that no Bible is sufficient. If your sufficiency is in a book that you can, put on a shelf or put in a corner or lay on the table, if that's where you find your sufficiency, I feel for you. I really do. God has dealt with men ever since he created one. And the first one that he created is called Adam. I know what he was called. And God put the man to sleep and took from his body and fashioned a woman. And every man that's ever walked on the earth has come from a woman. including Jesus of Nazareth. The woman gives birth to her offspring. Of course, in these last years, they have figured out ways to implant so that a woman will give birth to a child. But they can't implant anything into a woman that hasn't come from a woman to grow to be a man or woman. And there are some very foolish people today on the earth that thinks Mary gave birth to an implant. A spirit son birthed by God alone in heaven before there was anything else. Yeah. That's the lie that many believe. They do. And my wife is here to pick me up. So this ends the video. Yep. I hope you all are having a wonderful day.